Sound is clear.
The person.
Sound is clear. Con. Well, all right. Shalom. Keepers of sheep. Camp, sit down. And before we begin, we'd like to first start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom. And shalom to the hopefully elect. All right. And today's camp title will be Everything Points Back to Jacob and Esau. All right. And, we chose this title through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua. When you think about it, all these prophecies being fulfilled, like from the time we came over here, all right, through slavery, from the curses in the book of Deuteronomy, all right, everything is shaped and formed around Jacob and Esau. You have the oppressor, all right, and you have those who being oppressed, all right, and of course the other nations have their part in prophecy, but I said, going back to the title at hand, Jacob and Esau, everything points back to them because, Jacob is the beginning of the world and Esau is the end of the world. And that's what you see happening. You see it. Somebody want to grab that, the kingdom is being translated from one people to another. Because from the time that we came over here, that's what it's been. We've been, bit by bit, we've been getting the kingdom, but it took for us to go through these certain things.
I got it. You want to bring it out now?
Bring it up.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 10, and verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Time, and if you want to grab that, Asia, roughly paraphrasing, because of, anyway, Esau, basically saying Esau took it too far because you, okay, because Esau took it too far. All right, bring it up again one more time from the top, Salakia.
This book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8, it says, because of unrighteous dealings.
Because of unrighteous dealings, man. Esau got the big head. Esau took it too far. All right, it was one thing, taking us to captivity, but he took it as far as keeping us oppressed, keeping us in iniquity, right? And because he understands, long as we're in the midst of sin, the longer his kingdom has to to prolong, but not understanding the Most High said a remnant. He said a remnant to the side that would not conform to this world, that would not take the beast, and that would ultimately repent and come back to the Most High and call on His true name. So we know that remnant is the elect. All right. In the book of Romans, he said he had reserved 7,000 men, but we know that 7,000 is the 144,000 men, the elect that was preordained and predestined from the beginning. Don't break it to the top one more time, brother.
This book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8, it reads, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Break it down.
So meaning, like the brother said, Esau, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, we know that everything they got, they stole. You know what I'm saying? They killing. How they, and also how they cover the faces of the true people, calling us African American, doing these things, right? And riches got by deceit. How they did Gad, coming over here, trying to find the gold, and what they do to Gad, killing them off, kicking them off the land, doing things like that, right? It says the kingdom is translated from one people to another, meaning, right, this kingdom here is Esau kingdom, but we know it's going to be destroyed, right? It's going to be destroyed, made desolate, and we're going to be brought back to our righteous state. We're going to be brought back to our God-like standpoint when we get into our spiritual body, right? Because we know Esau, the injuries, you ain't even got to fake it, man. You ain't even got to act like you don't know what's going on, man. You got Jake out here, even though they lost, but you got Jake out here still getting killed, shot down the streets, and these curses, right? But like the brother saying, they went overboard, right? They went overboard. Yeah, we had our Most High, like you got a child, right? Yeah, you gonna whoop your child, but you ain't gonna beat your child every day for that one problem, right? We going through this continuously every day, you know what I'm saying? But
kind of quick, appreciate the back up the point before you grab that, Asia. Habakkuk 2:12, and it reads, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. just to back up the brother, again, everything Esau got was stolen. Everything he got, everything he owned was stolen or took by blood, rape, robbery, murder. He didn't gain nothing by just dealings. All right, he didn't gain nothing because he worked for it. All right, everything he gained was by bloodshed, by death, by rape, by robbery, murder, and still today. All right, he's still keeping us oppressed. He's still, we never got our 40 acres and a mule, right? And these things don't go unseen by the Most High. I think it's in the book of Psalms. It roughly paraphrase, it says, Esau, he do these things, the wicked do these things, not realizing he being watched, man. Right? He flatters himself. He feel like, damn, I done did this. What else more can I do? That's the point.
Okay. Fuck you. Just a quick point. Like the preacher you just brought in the brother read, man. Like he said, he's gotten everything by what? By bloodshed, man. By, like I said, by riches gotten by deceit, man. By murderers, by all deceivableness, man. You gotta understand, Esau was blessed with that sword. So he, like I said, man, he was taking his kingdom. He took this kingdom by force, and that's why it goes into the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing. It says, "What the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, man." So, like the brother read, just read it one more time for me about the translator. One more time.
This book of Sirach 10, verse 8, read from the top, says, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit."
So that's Esau, man. But it says, but what? By unrighteous dealings, man. Like the brother was going to, like I'm gonna read, shortly. Going back into the ancient times, man. What did he do? Even going back into the rating of, when they raided Jerusalem in that time, what, 70 AD, and came over there, and they're going back even to the times when we were dispersed, on the coast of Africa, man. And they came over there with Canaan and Ham and stolen our people, man. And then what, like the brother was going to, they came over here to Babylon, or aka America, and what it started messing with God, man. Did the same thing with God, man. It says what unrighteous dealings, man. This was through unrighteous dealings, man. That craftiness, that deceivableness, man, by lying, man. By that sword, by force. Go ahead, finish it out.
Because when I go back to it, quick point while I'm going back to it, right? And that's also how you go to the title at hand. Everything goes back to Jacob and Esau. Even when you think about Cain and Abel, that spirit, everything goes back to Jacob and Esau, man. They that spirit been deceitful and deceiving. That's what they said, to go out and deceive the whole world. But bring it back out. You want it from the top.
Yeah, Kyle, you can start from the top.
Comes to the book of Sirach, 10 verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
All right, so through Esau doing all that, like the brother read, the kingdom was translated from one people to another, man. Like the brother, which we'll get to, further expound on, like the brother said, going all the way back into Cain and Esau, man. Cain and Abel. So like, because Cain and Esau, they was always in that same spirit, man. That puffed up God like complex spirit, man. Wanting to be number one, man. Wanting to be the head when they went and that wasn't the Lord that made them to be the head, man. But I'm gonna bring this out real fast. And what the brothers got, y'all can touch on. But I'm kind of holding a few precepts. But this is what you wanted. This is Obadiah 1, and I'll start at verse 9. It reads, "And thy mighty man, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter." So, and that's like, just like it was going to, man, the same way they came and slaughtered our people, like the brother read that precept, they got all this by what? By bloodshed, man. By slaughter, by force. But continue reading, verse 10 says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." It says, "In the day that thou should have stood on the other side, in the day that thou strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners enter into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was one of them." So just like I was going to, man, Esau was one of them. When they was casting lots among our people, with Ham, with Canaan, with these different other nations, man. When we was in distress and going through the curses, going through that time of exile, being exiled from the kingdom, for going against the Most High, for not keeping the commandments, Esau took it too far, man. Like the brother was saying, man, he took this chance, like a shot at this is my shot at getting the birthright back, man.
Real quick, not even that, because his whole ordeal, all right, his whole goal was to kill off Jacob. All right, going back to the book of Genesis, he said in his heart that he was gonna kill his brother. So this whole entire time, that's why I think it's in Isaiah or the Most High said world without end, because you know he always sought out to kill us, but the Most High never did away with us. You know that's being part of His covenant and His promise, man. Because the atrocities, all the lynchings, murders. All right, he could have been done away with us, but here it is. Israel is still. It's like the sand of the sea, man. We multiply daily. Like,
let's go into what the brother read. Unrighteous dealings, man. That was an unrighteous dealing. Esau thought he could do this unrighteously, by dealing with the children of Israel and doing away with them, thinking he could get the kingdom of heaven, man. Cause like they said, rough paraphrasing Psalms, but they said, let's take them and let the name of Israel be no more in remembrance, man. So Esau, this was his way in his mind and his heart that I will be able to receive the birthright back. If I take over this and do this, but like again, those unrighteous dealings, man, riches gotten by the sea. And you gotta understand, we the Most High jewels, man. We're the elect is the most precious thing into the Most High. Our brother did a lesson on it, going into the word, the etymology of the word of elect, and it goes into favorite, man. So you got the elect, the children of Israel. Those are the Lord's favorite. That's His chosen, and those are the Most High jewels, like the scriptures speak about. So those are those riches that Esau got by the sea. Because how is he able to? How is his kingdom, been able to run this long, boy, off the backs of the children of Israel, man?
and like you said, us being the Most High's jewels, or us being the Most High's favorite, all right, being the nation of Israel, of course you got the elect, but being the nation of Israel, it's like this in the world. When you got a favorite something, or you got something that's, you got your nice jewelry, you got your cheap jewelry, or you got a nice pair of shoes, you don't lose it. You keep up with it. He makes you take care of it. Same way He did with the nation of Israel. Even though we went through things, He made sure He kept up with us. The Most High is not. He don't sleep. He don't forget where He put things. He don't forget. He not a man. He don't get weary.
And that's what Esau messed up at, man. Cause Esau thinking what he got those things that's most precious to the Most High. He got his jewels that that he the ruler over it now. He think it's his. He think that's why he able. That's why he moving in that. He talk about it in Thessalonians, but that's why he moving in that godlike complex. That's why he don't let nothing. He like I said, he exhort himself over anything that that is a power, man. Cause what it was like the scripture tell you going back to Job. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. The Most High put them up on that pedestal through what? Through entries, through riches gotten by the sea, by unrighteous dealings. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna finish off on this real fast. This is Obadiah 1, and I'll pick up at 12 just to finish off. It says, "But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress." It says, "Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did not remain in the day of distress." And that's why it continue on saying, how that day of the Lord is amongst all the heathen, man, because all nations took part in this, but like the brother was going to, Esau took it the furthest, man. Like it was going to, man. Esau stood in the way of those that did escape. Esau stood in the way of those that was in distress, man. And that's why those tables going to turn, like I said, going back into the title, man, not to go too far. It said, everything going back to Esau and Jacob. And we know, like the scripture tell you, nothing new up on the sun, man. So that's why the Lord not going to let these elites escape. They think they're going to escape, man. Not to go too deep in it. But the elect gonna be there to cut them off, man. When they think they're gonna be able to go hide these bunkers or dig into the pits of hell or get in all this hiding all this technology and shit that they got, man. The Lord gonna have the elect to come get them, man. Same way they did when we was in distress,
I got a quick precept really on the same thing. Talk about right how they went overboard. It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 15. It says, "And I am very so displeased with the heathen that are at ease," right? Talk about Esau, how the brother saying, they sit around here thinking like they just the ones who, they thought they was doing righteous work, thought they was doing righteous deal. We know it's unrighteous, right? It says, "For I was a little displeased." The Most High the Most High knew He had to get us right. He knew He had to, send us through slavery, but like the brother mentioned, He always had His elect He always had His remnant who was going to return back, that's what His knowledge is for. You know what I'm saying? His knowledge is for to bring the elect back. We knowing there's going to be ones that's not going to receive it. Just like back then, it ain't nothing new under the sun, right? It says, "And they helped forward the affliction." So Esau went overboard. Yeah, Most High put us in to go through, slavery, the curse, things of that nature. But they gonna go overboard. So everything gonna be recompensed on them, man. Right? And he's reading in the book of Obadiah chapter 1. He even talk about that on down later chapter, right? How everything they done did, like when they going through that slave, how they put us through that slavery, things of that nature, we gonna put them through that too. But they ain't gonna be nothing used to that, right? Because they always feel like they higher up. They always feel like they was doing the righteous work of the Most High, right? And I got another quick piece of real fast. Deuteronomy 32, right? I'm gonna start at verse 26. It said, I said I would scatter them into the corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. So us being scattered out into the corner, us being put in slavery, us, our knowledge, our heritage thing, and that being, stripped from our minds what Yahweh did to us. It's what Heavenly Father did to us as a punishment at the time, right? But we knew He was gonna bring us back. What He said, too, right? In the land of your captivity, I'll bring you back to your remembrance. But it says, like I said in verse 27, where not that I feared the wrath of the enemy, lest their adversaries should behave themselves strangely, unless they should say, our hand is high. The Lord hath not done all this. So Esau running around here thinking that they the ones who got rid of us. They feel like they the ones who, who put us off. Like the brother quoted earlier, I'm saying? They trying to get rid of us. I'm saying? And they thinking that they winning by doing it. That's why they trying to kill us off, do all these things. They think they be able to do these things, not understanding that the Most High put them in this position, put us in this position, but also putting them in the position to do what they do too. Like I always say, man, you gonna use a killer to kill, right? You gonna use a farmer to farm. You gonna use a landscaper to landscape. What he do? He gonna use the evil to do evil things. That's what he did with Esau, right? It says, for they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Oh, that they were wise, that they would understand this, that they would increase, they would consider their latter end, right? Talking about Jacob, talking about Israel, right? They would be considerate about their latter end. They would understand. They would return back, get out of these ways, right? It said, how should one chase 1,000 and put 10,000 to flight, except their rock, capital R, had sold them, and the Lord had shut them up. For their rock, lowercase r, right? Meaning Esau them ways, right? It's not our rock. Our rock, capital R, that's Yahweh, right? We separate from them. Going back to, like you say, going like the title at hand, everything start with Jacob and Esau. Going back to Genesis 25, right? What he tell her? There are two manner nations in your room. Like if you read in the breakdown of Lazarus, right? At the end, what it says, there's a gulf, separation. You know what I'm saying? Been a separation, right? You got the wicked vessels and you got the righteous vessels, right? And it says, for their vine, at verse 32, it says, for their vine is the vine of Sodom and of the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter. Their wine is of the poison of dragons and cruel venom of asps and snakes, right? So we know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. Their vine is all of iniquity, evilness, unrighteous dealings, injuries, bad works, right? So therefore what? This kingdom gonna be translated from them unto us, right? But it all goes back, like the title had. It all goes back. It ain't nothing new. It ain't like we ain't trying to make them be bad people. Like we said, it all goes back to even with Cain and Abel, right? With Cain having that wicked spirit that's on Esau now, with the same spirit that was on Abel. That's us, right? Our brothers destroying us. Our brothers trying to kill us, things of that nature. They trying to knock us down, but they not even our brothers no more. They ain't our brothers no more. They're gonna be destroyed.
Quick point. And just like you were saying, man, what I'm gonna touch on, like I said, Esau and Cain been in that same spirit because what? They both came in that puffed up spirit, that pride spirit, and offered that tainted sacrifice, man. They didn't offer what the Lord wanted, if it was gonna find acceptable, man. Cain offered up the tainted sacrifice, and what he wasn't happy about that, man. So he went on that rampage and did what? Killed his brother Cain. Same way with Esau. Esau didn't come with with the right sacrifice, but he didn't come, ready for the birthright, man. And got tricked out because he sold it for that morsel of meat, man. He didn't take these things into consideration. He wasn't sincere about it. He didn't have that right spirit to receive it, man. The same spirit Cain was in, and what? So Abel received it, and Abel, being regenerated, what was Israel, man. Going into Jacob. You know what I mean? You got something?
Nah, go ahead.
I want to bring this out real fast, just because brother touched on it, about the Lord, about using Esau, man. And Esau not understanding that, he's just a vessel of Yahweh Shah, man. He's nothing but a ministering spirit, man. he's nothing but a spirit used to keep our people, keep our people under the curses, man. Because when you think about it, we going through all this shit. Of course we caused it to come upon ourselves, but who's the Lord using, to enforce the curses on us, man? To split up the households. That that had a so-called black man, Jake, down in disgrace, selling drugs, on heavy drugs, them drinking every day, committing adultery, fornication. Who the one putting it in his face, man? Who the one got him up under that spell, through that sorcery? That's Esau, man. Through all his sorcery and witchcraft, he got Jake under a spell, man. To stay under the curses, man. To stay, away from Yahweh by Shemi Shah, But this is real fast, just to touch on. This is Psalm 17:13, and it reads, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked." It says, which is thy sword. And so it's like the scripture tells you, the wicked is a sword, man. It's thy sword. And we know that the wicked is Esau Edom, man. Even going, what is that, Job 9:24, about the wicked being wicked, giving the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So we know that the wicked is Esau, like I said, which is thy sword. It's verse 14 says, "From man, which are thy hand." So these men, Esau, Edom, and these other nations, they're just the hands of the Most High, man. They the ones, those are the hands of Yahweh by Shemi Shah. That's why they able to give out these whippings, man. That's why they able to, to carry Jake in jail, man. To kill Jake, to do our people like Sandra Bland, what's his name, what the dude named George Floyd, man. Because what, they're the sword. These men are the hand of Yahweh by Shemi Shah, cast down their judgment, man. Keep Jake under those curses, man. To keep the will of Yahweh by Shemi Shah going on the earth. It says, "From man which are thy hand, O Lord, from man of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes," man. And that's what Esau do. Esau the ones always leaving that inheritance for their children, man, passing on down. Esau forefathers been giving this kingdom, man, for their forefathers are old, the ones that brought us into this slavery, man, to this captivity. And like it was saying, it says, "For who have their portion in this life." Esau the one having his portion in this life, man. We haven't been able to. It say that in the book of Second Esdras. If brothers know what I'm talking about. If not, I grab it. But it's just saying, if this kingdom be made for our sakes, when shall we take our inheritance of it, man? Because we, like I said, we're the ones who see the birthright to inherit the kingdom of earth. The earth was made for our sakes, man. Like the scriptures tell you, man. This is our dwelling place. This is our running place. To rule what Yahweh Shah. But we haven't had our portion here yet, man. We've been under captivity because we went out from Yahweh by Shemi Shah. So Esau has been what? He's been getting his portion in this life, in this kingdom, man. You got something.
No, I was gonna say that was a good precept. That was a good point. That goes with that precept. Children and women children rule over my people, and women are their oppressors. Because like you said, Esau leave all these inheritance for his kids, and not even that. Going back to wars and slavery, man. You gotta think, it was kids telling grown men what to do. It was kids telling, what I'm saying. A boy might have been 12 or 13, but he had to tell the 60-year-old, 50-year-old man, pick cotton and whipping. You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
But I got that really. You had mentioned a little bit. I really forgot. Well, really in the point where I'm at, right? This is going back to. And I also had mentioned it too about Cain and Abel, right? So, you had mentioned they'll never had that understanding. They'll be able to get back to the Most High. They'll be able to get close to the Most High, and that goes back to that curse that was put on Cain, right? So I'm in the book of Genesis, chapter 3.
So let me read this real fast, just because I don't want to get away from the point. I'm gonna let you bring it up. This is real fast. So this is 2 Esdras 6, and I'll start at verse 57, and it reads, "And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure, man?" And I just wanted to bring it out because I was going to the point. Again, Esau is the ones that's received their portion in this world, and we haven't gotten ours. And this is Esdras, the Lord telling them, "Hey, if this world is made for our sakes, and we don't even possess our inheritance of this world, how long shall this endure, man? how long shall this go on? But just like we're going into until what the kingdom of heaven be translated and back into us, man. Until the prophecies be fulfilled. What you got?
That another quick point, I guess. That also goes into how we not made perfect through laws and commandments, right? We strive, we strive with laws and commandments, do the thing. When you in the spirit, you gonna do those righteous things. But that goes into how it says in Hebrew, man, we made perfect through our suffering, man. We gotta suffer these things, we gotta endure these things. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. Because also in 2 Ezra 7, that's what it's talking about, right? We're gonna inherit the kingdom, but we gotta suffer the things that's set before it. Because Most High gotta see you really rocking with him, man. Jake sell out. They love America. America let them do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Esau have them out here just running around doing whatever, right? Even like Charleston White, what he say? He said I can't serve the Hebrew guy. It's too strict. It's too this and that. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't built for it, man. They just ain't built for it.
And real quick, not to cut you off, just because you said Charleston White, dude, and see, it's a lot of simple Jakes like that. Even Edomites and other people, like people thinking, because people like Charleston White think it's a race thing. People think it's a black and white thing, or it's a Latino thing, or it's they think it's a race thing. But like basically like y'all going into, man, it goes back to the birthright, but it's a kingdom thing. It's a who's supposed to be in charge, like because not only did he take our identity, but he took the kingdom. I'm not saying he take the kingdom, but he took our, you feel me? He in rulership. We supposed to be in rulership. So it's not a black and white thing. It's not a race thing. It's a who's supposed to rule thing. It's a birthright thing, man. Like that's why it says, roughly paraphrasing, that Jacob held first the heel of Esau, man. And again, Jacob is the beginning of the world, and Esau is the end of it. But you got it, brother.
So even just saying that, like, and if you understand, right, even just going back to, story about, Cain and Abel, right? You gotta understand that serpent was a colored man, melanin. Everybody had melanin, man. So you gotta know that serpent was a colored man. He had a knowledge of wickedness, right? That's why he telling them don't go eat that tree, don't go eat no apple. Nah, don't go over there and eat the real how we eat, how y'all sup with us. Don't go over there and sup and learn the ways of that wickedness. But Eve ended up doing it later on, getting Adam doing the transgression, right? But getting all that, you gotta know when he get cursed, can't get cursed with that leprosy, So right, going that same wicked spirit that was on that serpent, that wicked spirit, right? You go that's why it's spiritual. Like I said, it ain't nothing with color, man. It's spiritual. They spirit is of the vine of Sodom and Gomorrah. They a wicked spirit. We ain't looking at their skin, right? Because that goes into the tears, man. You got some Esau who look like Jake. You got some Jake who look like Esau, man. It's nation of a speckled bird. We ain't looking at no color. We ain't judging nobody by color. We looking at the spirit. Because when Esau, when you around Esau. Esau's wicked. No matter how you put it, man. Esau is wicked, conniving, and deceitful.
Like you said, not to cut you off, but like you said, Cain and Abel, it was two black dudes, right?
Come on now.
You got it.
But even just like and then another thing, not to get too off this point, I brought the precept, in Numbers, I guess in 12, right? When Moses' sister Miriam, when she get cursed with leprosy, what Aaron say? He looked upon her parents' face, and she was white as snow, right? Then he goes on, he said, Lord, I see you have put sin upon us. So that white is identified factor of a wicked. Even if you want to, that white is identifying wicked, right? Just look, quick food for thought, man. Esau, wasted away. Edom, Idumea, right? How you said in Hebrew, Edom just means red, right? Because why? They blood short forth through their skin, man. You see that, right? That's why we call them that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that we trying to make it out to be no race thing. They the ones who do that. They the ones who hate us for our melody, man. They racist. They hate us for who we are. Because them folks know. Them folks know they ain't so. Them folks know what's going on, man. That's why they hate us, try to destroy us, right? But I'm going to bring this quick precept right quick.
What you got?
But you can bring something out, because it's just really...
I just want to bring this out real fast. Just a quick point, because like brother was going to, just like you was going to, and the point brother made about, Esau, Cain and Abel, so like, being two melanated beings, man. Because before Esau, everybody on the earth, man, on the planet Earth, all the nations was melanated, man. There was so-called black people.
Brown people.
There was dark-skinned people, man. But this is Genesis 4:15, and it reads, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slay of Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord said, mark upon Cain, lest any find him should kill him, man. So the Lord set that market upon Cain. So that's why, therefore, when Cain came back, regenerated to the earth as Esau, what? And he didn't have any melanated skin. like the brother was going to what Edom, meaning what your heritage made laid to waste, man. You know,
Esau.
Esau, you know, Esau Edom. So, and what the Lord put, the Lord sent that mark upon him. He took his melanin away from him, man. You know, he made him red, man. You know, what you got though?
And then going to the other thing, why they red, that's why they call it Edom. Edom means red, man. That's why they Edomites,
Yeah,
man. That's why they Edomites. But quick precept right here. So this talking about, right, when things go on and the wicked spirit that's on the serpent, which is a mountain man, right? Most High cursed him, right? So I'm starting verse 13, or it's like 14, Genesis 3 and 14, it says, and the Lord said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field upon thy belly, meaning not a serpent that means on his snake go on his stomach. Nah, it's not talking about that. That belly means low state. Because we know Esau is the low of the low, man. Daniel 4 and 7, right? We know Most High ruled in the kingdom of man, paraphrasing, he give it to it. The basis of man, when you go into that word basis, is low of the low, man. Low. They're low people, right? They used to be in a caveman like state, right? But they're gonna go back to that. When they was in a low to low, they was in that caveman like state, and they're gonna go right back to that when we put them back through slavery and all, right? But just read on. It says, upon thy belly shalt thou go, and the dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And that goes to the point what the brother was talking about earlier. They never had a knowledge to get to the Most High. That does represent confusion. They'll never be able to understand what we talking about right now. They'll never be able to understand it, man. They'll never be able to have the spirit of Yahweh Shah, because they got the spirit of the devil, man. You know, we know they the physical say they got that wicked spirit on them. You know, we got the spirit of Yahweh Shah to understand the mysteries, understand all things, and be able to understand this thing. And that goes into being a proper God. We able to understand these things and see these things so we can separate from these things, clean and unclean. Right? So verse 15, right, it says, I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. That go like title in hand. It goes all the way back to who? Jacob and Esau, man. Cause you know Esau is the he the arch enemy forever, man. You know that same wicked spirit that's on Cain, you know, that was on Cain, that's on Esau. That's the same thing. Y'all go back to Jacob and Esau, man. It's just the storyline, it's just the game plan, how he played it, how he set it up, right? And as I continue to read, it says, and between thy seed and her seed, it shall bruise thy head. You know, us being brought down to Lord's state, slavery, things like that. How they make us seem like the Lord of the low down here, right? It says, thou shalt bruise his heel. What that mean? We gonna put them back to slavery. They gonna go back to their caveman like they gonna go back to their original what they are, Lord of the low. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a quick precept that I was going on, bring it out.
Man. You know, just like the brothers was going to. Like the title, man, everything goes back to Esau and Jacob, man. You know, and it all go back like the brothers going to. It always go back to the beginning, man. With Cain and Abel. I'm gonna grab this real fast, just to make a point. Let's see. This is because I made this point earlier, but just to expound on it a little further. This is Genesis 4, and I start at verse 1. And it reads, and Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of ground. It says, in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground and offering to the Lord. And Abel, he also brought the firstlings of his flock, in the fact thereof, and the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. You know, so like I'm saying, man, it's the same thing. Somebody hold whoever get it fine. Genesis 25 and pick up at 29.
I need a Wi-Fi.
29, yeah, kind. But hold on 1 second, Slacky.
Yeah, go ahead. I get it. Go ahead. What's your point?
But this is can you hold it for me? This is like it was saying in Genesis, man. So I'm gonna have the brother read also further on in Genesis. But what? It's the same thing. That's how you know it's the same thing upon the sun, man. It's how you know it was the same spirits regenerated, because what? it said what Jacob came out like I'm how you read. I think that's what like I'm finna have you read. If not, we'll grab it. But like brother made the point the brother made earlier, man. Jacob holding on to the heel of Esau coming out of the womb. Who came out of the womb first? Esau. And who came out of the womb first with Cain and Abel? Cain. Cain was born first, man. Abel was born second. But what the point being, Abel offered the you know the worthy and acceptable sacrifice, man. You know the Lord found Abel sacrifice, you know, worthy, man. You know, like you said, it says, and Abel also, he also brought his firstlings of his flock and the fat thereof, and the Lord had respect unto Abel's into his offering. So the Lord, and you know, he found respect on Abel, man. And we know, like the scripture tell you, the Lord looked upon Israel and found respect upon Israel, man. But we know that the Lord is not a respect of all persons, but the Lord had found respect unto Abel and respect unto Israel, man, unto Jacob. You know, the same thing, but unto Cain and Esau, what he didn't, he didn't find respect unto that offering, man. You know, but you can grab that real fast. Genesis.
You want the hill part? I started verse 26.
Yeah.
So Genesis 25, verse 20, starting at verse 26. It says, and after that came his brother out, his hand took hold on Esau's heel. His name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his vengeance, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw a pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do me?
So Esau, he didn't take the birthright into sincerity, man. He didn't take the birthright and count the cost of it. But Jacob knew the worth of the birth, Jacob knew the worth of the birthright, man. Just like going back into Cain and Abel. Abel knew the worth of offering up the right sacrifice, man. That's why he did the right thing, but Cain didn't. Cain came with the sacrifice that he wanted to do. He didn't really count the cost of it. He didn't care, you know. And when the Lord looked upon that and didn't find respect unto him, and he got angry. Like I said, he was wroth, man. You know. But you can continue on.
Verse 33, and read, and Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. This Esau despised his birthright.
God, man. So same way with Cain, man. Cain despised the tenant offering, and then he offered to the Lord. Same way with Esau. Esau despised his birthright, man. Esau didn't give a damn about the birthright, man. Esau was ready to get him something to drink and eat that uncooked meat, man. You know, that raw flesh, that blood, man. You know, just like he still do this damn day. You know. And, you got it.
Oh, no, I was about to say that's why they call him Edom, man. That red pottage, man. You know, they like they food, how they cook, got red blood still all in it. They that nature, man. That's their heritage. That goes out in their bloodline. They love that, right? And then you was just talking about the bloodline. I was just thinking about how you was talking about how Yahweh had favor on Israel, right? And that goes down through the bloodline, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Because I start right here, Deuteronomy 7:6, right? It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord your power. The Lord your power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth, right? It says the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number, right? Because, you know, when you really go in history, you know, it was like, you know, like 70 souls that entered into Egypt, right? It wasn't just like they was just deep how he was yet, but that's the promise that he gave Abraham. You know, your seed will be playing like the sand at sea, right? But at the time he didn't choose us because we was we had a big number, big nation. Oh yeah, I want them. They got a lot of people. Nah, it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? It's the righteous dealings. You know, how he said this kingdom gonna be translated. That's why I say in Romans, I think it's I know it's chapter 8. It's talking about I'll bring it out real fast. You know, how they wait. They basically waiting on the righteous, man.
Quick point. You know, just because you brought out that going into Egypt about us multiplying. And that's how you know all these kingdoms are hand in hand again. Like I keep saying, you know, ain't nothing new under the sun, man. All these kingdoms are in the same spirit. You know, those that are coming against Israel because I want to say the elder was going into about the scriptures tell you, man. They saw Israel, what Pharaoh and the Egyptians, they saw Israel going in great number. They said, hey, we got to, we got to handle these down Israelites. We might as well take them in captivity unless we go to war. And and they, they link up with our enemies in hell. They gonna overtake us. They gonna overpower us. The same way with Esau. Esau seen what, hey man, hey man, these niggas growing, man. And just like the elder was going to, Esau had benefit. He had benefit with our people when he had us in captivity and we was bearing children because what, our children was born into captivity. But now that we free, it's like it just more nigga babies being born, that could overcome them, man. That could rise up and become something great in the earth. And that's why Esau keep that foot on our neck, man. That's why he keep the squeeze tight, man.
Have MAGA.
He keep jaking that choco. He keep the squeeze on because now if these niggas really wanted to and they come to their sense and they really could overthrow us, man. They really could link with Moab or these other nations and overtake us if they had the mindset to. But what we do, we're gonna feed them drugs. We're gonna give them GMO food. We're gonna put chemtrails in the sky over their neighborhood. We're gonna put a liquor store in their neighborhood. We're gonna set Pookie and Lil Ray up to sell this dope in the neighborhood. That's how they set it up, man. But what you got it though?
That melting pot, man. That melting pot. So first of all, I was talking about Romans 8, it's 19, right? It says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of power, right? Because you gotta know, going back, right? Before Adam went off, right? We was the ones who helped Yahushua create the earth. We was the angels that helped create the earth, right? And we was known as the sons of power. All we knew was righteous, right? So that's what they waiting on, for the sons of power to get back in rulership, man. So we can rule in righteousness, right? Because like even the priest talked about at the beginning, this kingdom was got by unrighteous things, right? They all the killing, the stealing, the raping, all that what they had going on. That's unrighteous thing. They waiting for the everything is waiting for. They say that the trees gonna rejoice, man. Everything gonna rejoice when we get back into rulership. But like I say, that goes down through the promise of our seed, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Esau not part of that, man. Esau the wicked, man. Even though, what I'm saying, like I say, all of them who are the seed of Abraham is not, paraphrase, is not chosen, right? Because it goes down through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All that.
Now you got it. I think I got that right here. Just because you brought it out.
Go back to Deuteronomy. So I just for the speaker, you can bring it out. I'm about to finish this right here. Go back to Deuteronomy 7 and verse 7, right? Like I said, like I was reading, the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had swore unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, hath the Lord brought you out of the mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of the bondman from the hand of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. And then just understand it spiritually. What is Babylon, man? Spiritually, Sodom and Egypt. We still in that bondage. We still in that slavery. They still trying to hold us down, like the brother was just talking about. They still trying to do these things to, I know Elder Mazakba he had quoted one time. He had said, in his lesson, he was talking about how we physically out of slave, but now our people is mentally enslaved, man. Esau got them mentally enslaved. They caught up in his way. And brother saying they put the liquor stores in the hood. Brother wanna be the biggest trapper. Brother wanna be the best rapper. He wanna be the top killer. They want to do all these other things, but return back. But we all know that's the Most High doing, but also who he put in that position to deceive, man. That's what they do. They let America. Esau have America to deceive you, deceive nation. You know what I'm saying? The people don't have this know. People in the know, we see it. We got the spirit. We able to see it. That's why we had to learn the wickedness. But our people don't see the wicked things that they doing. They don't understand it. They so lost and caught up in this melting pot, man. Like we brought it out in the Count Saturday, how we was prophesying, or how we was talking about how Ezekiel was prophesying how the bones came together, but the melting pot is breaking the bones apart, man. They ain't understanding knowledge. They don't got the light. The light, these Christians, they ain't able to understand these things because they got that prideful spirit, that hateful spirit, And that's why the Most High used them to destroy each other, man. That's why the Most High used them to destroy each other, man. He put his judgment on each other. That's why you got all this killing and shooting going on down here. But our people will never understand it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep, even though Esau put in that position, but they're going to keep looking at Esau. Like the brother said, if our people had the mindset, our people could have been rose up and got on Esau's ass. But no. You know what I'm saying? They hate the nigga next door who getting a bigger house, man. Or they hate the nigga next door who he got a car. Oh, I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? That goes into that proverb. You pray for what's convenient for me, the Lord's Prayer, man. Daily bread. Pray for our daily bread. We pray for what the Most High provide for you. To be what's convenient, not to be too high, not to be too low. Get too rich, they take they act like they don't need the Most High. They get too low, they start doing unrighteous things, stealing, trapping, doing these things. You know what I'm saying? It's simple, man. The ways are, his ways are simple unto the holy, and it's still about to the wicked. You know what I'm saying? If you got that wicked spirit, this way gonna seem hard for you. Just quote again, like trust the white. What do you say, man? He don't want to say the Hebrew guy is too hard. You know what I'm saying? But it's simple. You just understand it. This the part out of this. Get back. No return back. But
And quick point, because just back, brother. See, that's the thing, man. With Jake, Jake want those smooth words. All right, Jake want those receipts, and that's another thing. Jacob rebel. He rebel against the Most High. He rebel against the Hebrew Israelites. All right, they'll even do the Black Lives Matter. That somebody died, they'll march. All right, but they won't rebel against like you said, the liquor stores. They won't rebel against the Glocks, the switches. They won't rebel against the Pusha Ices, the 6 Reds, the Lottos. When shit come out like this, our people won't rebel against shit like that. They all for that. But when it comes to the Hebrew Israelites, or like I said, even the Black Lives Matter movement or the LGBT, you feel me? But they won't rebel against the. It start with shit like that, man. It start. You gotta start. You gotta start on a small level, man.
right, man, it's that's like I know we used to talk about this a lot, man. Like how they be looking at black people, man, and you don't really see how like that's why not even just get into that, but that's why when I was in college in Syracuse, I had did a whole like presentation on it, right? You gotta do it in class. When you really see it, that's why they got a code switch so much. Because when they code switch, they get to this position, and Esau used them to keep deceiving you. You don't even give it. They let little baby keep rapping about this. You know what I'm saying? If little baby get to rap about, little baby get to rap about, they don't let him rap about when he changed his life. They don't let him rap about all that. They want him to, hey man, you gonna keep making these songs about trapping, stealing, how you be riding around in fancy cars, got all the hoes, the clothes. You gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep you doing it. Hey, Sexy Red, we're gonna boost you up. We're gonna make you known. You're gonna keep going out here twerking, working, doing all this thing. What lady brought them y'all want lady to win the election? They got lady bringing the girls up there twerking for a president election, man. And all the black people doing what? Happy to the mother. Y'all ready to vote for it. It just shows how how lost you are, man. It just shows
how you simple ones.
You see what I'm saying? So and the Most High gonna destroy you. But if somebody tell you that, you look at us wrong. We try to say, hey, bro, get right, man. That ain't. Come on, man.
But that's why the coming of the Lord gonna be so terrible and dreadful for these people, even for the Israelites, even for so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans, because when they see the austerity of the Most High, and when they see that because the Most High, that's the thing, we one way, but Yahweh Shai is totally different, man. Yahweh Shai, he not coming to play or compromise, right?
And at a point of time, I gotta appreciate just to go back on the point, but just because I go into it, just a quick point. And at a point of time, thinking back going to the scriptures, our people feared the Lord, man. Going back into Genesis, when the
Exodus,
it might have been Exodus, when the Lord was dealing with Moses, and the Lord wanted to come. The Lord wanted to come down. Or he wanted Israel to come to the mountain so he could come down, and talk to people. Hey, but Israel was scared, man. They said, what the hell we gonna go out there? What trying to kill us? What the Lord trying to get rid of us? Let me paraphrase, but on scripture I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That account, man. Israel, had fear, man. We had fear of the Lord Yahweh Shai shine what he would do, man. But now people don't fear, man. And like I going into the little baby Sexy Red, these idols of the world, these are stumbling blocks that the Lord set up, man. Because our people always, needed these idols to worship. Even going back into what the Tower of Babel, man. Our people never, once they got comfortable, Israel never wanted to sit down and serve Yahweh Shai, man. That's why the Lord said it vexed him that he made us, man. Because the Lord set us up, to be his people, man, to be the example in the earth, man. Why people always want to go off and serve something else,
I got a really quick precept to back that up, but I got one precept back up what you said earlier, how you said we one way, but how it's another way, right? Because when he come, people think, oh yeah, Can't wait for Jesus to
I
come
will
back.
not meet thee like a man.
Right? So watch this. This is Matthew 10, verse 34. And it reads, how it's talking. And it says, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's foes shall be a man's foes shall be they of his own house. He that loveth his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. He that loveth the son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me, man. So if you thinking that Yahushua's coming to bring peace down here, you crazy, man. He coming to destroy this place. He told you ready to turn the father against the son and the daughter against her mother. You know what I'm saying? And what you got? If he telling you, if you love your father and daughter more than me, hey, think about it, you love the damn rapper more. You idolizing the rapper for you put your trust and faith in Yahusha. Man, imagine what he gonna do to you, man. You people gotta tighten up, man. It's just people lost. Y'all worship these people. These people out here living these fancy lives. And y'all niggas over there in the block with the same pants on for 7 weeks, rapping a little baby song about how you get money. You ain't getting no money, man. You idolizing the wrong shit. You ain't getting nothing right.
Kind not to cut you off, but that's why like the boss I say, man, like you know, like Al said, you know, roughly paraphrase, think that I come set peace on the earth, but division, man. You know, ever since the spirit of Yahweh Shai been in the earth, he's been setting that stage of division, man. You think about it, what going all the way back to Cain and Abel, he set the division between the brothers, man. Esau and Jacob, he set the division, man. You know, when the Lord created other nations, you know, and well, the other nations already created, but you know, because you know, I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but Israel was the last nation created, man. You know.
There was a lot of nations on the earth
For,
before.
so you know the Lord been you know had the division sit in the earth, man, because when he chose Israel to be his chosen people, that was division in itself, man. You know, he said, "I've chosen thee above all the people of the earth." You know, the Lord like us us to know people on the earth, man. He said what we were better than all the other nations. Even going into that second Ezra, for paraphrasing, he said he reputed the other nations as nothing, as spittle, man, as a drop out of a bucket, man. You know, that's division in itself right there, man. You know, and the brothers are going to when the Lord come, he gonna create more division, man, more chaos, man. You know, because it was never meant for the elect, the children of Israel, to be dwelling amongst the heathen, man, to be defiled amongst these people in these abominable places, especially with this place, man. This place abominable as hell. It's 50, man. There's nothing righteous here, man. Everything's tainted, you know. Even going back again to that tainted sacrifice, man. Everything here is tainted, man. Esau thought Esau thought he was doing the work, so he think he doing the work of the Lord now, man.
Which
You know,
he is on the
you know,
left hand.
on the left hand side, but he think he doing it in the righteous hand. Trump think he coming back, like he can come back in. Oh, I'm gonna do away with all the trans people now. I'm gonna do away with that rainbow, that all that rainbow stuff. I'm gonna take them out of the army. I'm now you can read the 10 Commandments in the classrooms now. We're gonna bring back reading the Bible. You know, they think they're doing the will of Yahweh Shai, man. They actually think they think that the earth is really in their hands. You know, to the point where they control everything, and that's why he got to come out with the MOTB. Cause he want full dominance, man. He want full control going into that Thessalonians, the wicked being revealed, man. You know, so that guy like complex putting himself over anything that is called God, Most High. You know, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, and it's going all the way back to the beginning. That's why Cain and Esau was so mad, man. You know, once they realized the worth and the power of the birthright, and they was mad, man. They was sick. You know, that's why it said in the scriptures, what Esau sought it carefully with tears, man. But there was no place for repentance for him, man. Cause Esau knew he fucked up, man. You know, like I said in that movie, say, you know, you done fucked up, right? Esau knew he was done, man. Abel, you know, not Abel, so like Cain knew he was done, man. Cain brought that tainted sacrifice. Esau was served his birthright for that one morsel of meat, man, something to drink, and he knew he was done, man. He knew there wasn't no place for repentance, man. He knew that the Lord would never deal with him on that type of level, man. You know.
But I got just the precept I had earlier.
Okay.
We talking about we brought the point about how, you know, basically, you know, we the world made for our sakes, man. We supposed to have all these things, but we was talking about earlier how they lost, man. They lost, right? This Jeremiah 49:12 said, "But this saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it." Right? So we supposed to be pampered. We supposed to have everything, man. We was known as the sons of power. We knew righteous, man. We was in our godlike form, man. You know what I'm saying? We had it all. You know what I'm saying? But You know, we drunk of that cup. Revelation 17 and 2, man. That fornication with Babylon, man. You know, you out here, they loving everything about Babylon, right? It says, and art thou, and this goes to talking about Esau now. It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Those are Esau thinking that they doing the righteous work. They think they ain't gonna get punished for the things that they doing. It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So they ain't gonna have no. That's their indignation, man. That righteous judgment that's gonna come upon them, man. Recompense, man. Everything that they out here doing, thinking they getting away with, thinking they doing the most, thinking they doing righteous works of the Most High. Man, the Most High gonna show them, man. You know, y'all ready to get destroyed. Y'all ready to get. He's already be wiped away from the face of the earth, man. And think about it, man. What happened to the wicked the first time? Wiped away in the flood. This time it ain't gonna be no flood. Go tie their ass up, burn them all up, get them out of here, man. They'll be done away with. But they can never see that though. They love Esau, man. They got that same mindset. I think Psalms 49. They think America gonna go along right along with Esau. They think America's gonna keep going along, man. Trump, they don't even understand. Like he was just speaking of Trump, you know. Isaiah, I think it's 19:4, you know. Prophecy, man. That cruel Lord. That's why he coming in doing these things, doing these wicked things off the top, man. That's why he getting on the Mexicans already. That's why he doing. You know, y'all know how he doing. You know, y'all think man, he know what he doing, man. It's prophecy, man. Revelation 17, man. You read it, man. It's prophecy. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't even want to they ain't let Ukraine in the NATO, right? This Pastor Harvey talking about this on his lesson, right? They ain't want to let Kane in the NATO because they know, you know, ain't Russia and Ukraine beefing, but they know Russia is powerful, so America ain't trying to just go to war with Russia, right? They want to team up because they already knowing if Ukraine was in NATO and with Russia going to attack Ukraine, all them countries gonna have to jump in, right? That's gonna be World War III, which is gonna be a World War III, but hey, prophecy been fulfilled. Trump ain't doing nothing but what the Most High said him to do on the left hand, but he thinking he doing the righteous works though. He think he doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we happy that he out here letting know hey, there's only two genders, things of that nature. But all the other shit, man, he wicked, man. He wicked. You see, they even controlling his ass. You know, I had to go watch the video how Elon Musk son told him he wasn't the president. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all that secret hierarchy. No, it's all gonna be exposed, man. That secret council, man. That Illuminati.
You said Elon Musk told Trump he wasn't the president.
Elon Musk's son.
Told Elon Musk that.
Nah, he
told Trump that.
Shut up, you ain't the president.
No, man. But I seen not to go too far at the point. That's crazy you said that. That's why I asked that because I was watching I forgot the dude's name, man. He be going off though, but he knowledgeable brother the certain stuff that be going on in the world. But he be going off as far as like, you know, just who he is as a people and stuff like that. But y'all know the dude, man. He got a channel. He got a big following though. He got a big following.
What do with the glasses?
Oh man, the dude that be wearing the hats. I think he do wear glasses sometimes. The black dude, you know what I'm talking about?
I think Apostle.
He like a real. He like one of them spiritual people in the world. But down, he did a sit down with the podcast when they do it in the barbershop. He was just going into breaking it down about you know, Elon Musk and that Dogecoin, and you know you gonna looking up the word that meaning of that. I think he do. Yeah, he be wearing the caps and stuff.
The black man. He.
Yeah.
I know you talking. He speaking a little bit now. He the one. I think he the one. A video. Like this all help people. He was talking about the same person. He was talking about how you know how they use how white men use the black women to hold us down.
He was talking about stuff like that. Yeah. But he was going into the about Elon Musk and Doge and about the basically he was just breaking down with that word that in the Dogecoin, that Doge Foundation, about going into the breaking that word down and just seeing how it was mean, like how basically that Doge word I can't say what he said about verbatim. I have to go back to the video. Maybe Lord, what I'll do, listen on it. He was going into that word about how it was just going into that word, you know, being a hierarchy, doing stuff that the government can't do, and they using Elon Musk as that vessel to make moves that you know that the U.S. government that Trump can't make. That's why you see Trump putting all these different people in power, man. That was like Trump just free the black woman and put her in power to help free other black people. You know, so Trump he just putting randoms in power, man. But it's all a part of their 2000, like the brothers were going to. It's all a part of their 2025 agenda, man. It's all a part of Esau's game plan. And ultimately, the Lord is using this man, using these people for a purpose to fulfill prophecy, man. You know, so Elon Musk playing a big part in prophecy, man. You know, along with Trump, along with these elites, man, along with they whole 2025 agenda, their game plan, with they new world order scheme, to implement the MOTV. It's all a part of prophecy, man. They all called for a purpose.
I got a quick precept.
Con, you got it.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 64, right? We'll start at verse 1. It says, "Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Right? So that's that secret counsel, the wicked, the Illuminati, man, Lucifer, right? Because they doing this work in the dark. They doing things behind the scene that they don't want to show. You know what I'm saying? Right? It says, "Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. Snares is traps, right? They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them, right? So they got a hidden agenda they won't tell the public, but they show little hints, right? They show little hints through like little movies and things like that, the one through media as well, but they think the Lord on their side, man. You know what I'm saying? They think the Lord, they think they're doing the righteous works of the Lord, right? It said they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep, right? So, know what I'm saying? They searching the quickest way to bring a new world order, man. They searching the quickest way to get it done. Like he's saying, Trump doing all these things to get right. Hey, Trump, when you come president, you gonna partner her right there. We need her on that. We need her over here, right? You gonna do this right here to these people to get this done, right? They trying to find the quickest way, the new world order. They don't leave no stone unturned, though. You know what I'm saying? They hide it. They hide it good, right? It's they ain't telling the public straight up what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? But they reveal certain little things here and there. But like the ones who in the spirit, the ones who know, we see these things. We see prophecy happen. We see these little hints and little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to get too much or not to be like no theorist, nothing. Like just had a little show going viral, a little paradise show. As I'm watching it, right? And I'm watching it at my dog crib until he got it on. And there's one scene come on. They trying to build a whole city in the mountain. And they like, what's going on? Why trying to build a city in the mountain? Because the quote unquote, the end of the world coming. I was looking at it spiritually. I'm like, damn, like, it's pretty sad to talk about it, how they gonna try to hide, how they gonna try to build the bunks and things and what happened, the president get killed, right? And then you see they having a meeting.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they having a meeting, right? And then the meeting, this what really threw me. They having a meeting, the president get killed. They ain't with the security, they having a meeting with all the richest billionaires in the world. They tell them how they gonna be up in their security. They gonna be brought into safety. I'm like, damn, I'm like, boy. But Esau trying to show a little something right here. But the people, they try to do little things, and then they tell this an example how they try to do little things that nature. They try to show you the things, but the people in the know, we see it, man. The ones who in the spirit, how about shot, we see the dark works that they're doing. Cause we got the light, it's crisp, the understanding, right? We can see these things, We being precautious about the steps we take. We walking circumspectly, man. We being sober and diligent, man. What the precept say, our adversaries, rough paraphrasing, like lying, they coming on, they trying to get us. You know what I'm saying? That new world order, man, it's gonna get bad. The MOTV chip, Jacob Trouble, all the things that's gonna happen, man. They trying to sneak it up on us, but we preparing, man. We preparing. We getting right. We doing the work. We doing the will. We know that y'all by shotgun. As long as we do our part, he gonna do his part for us.
But Lord willing though, man, the devil do. I mean, not the devil, but the Lord willing, the Most High do kill that devil Trump, man. Even they foreshadowed that in The Simpsons. You seen about the president getting killed. It's another movie. They showed that about the president getting killed. I can't think about it, man. But I know they foreshadowed in The Simpsons though, about Trump being the killed and get killed, man. Just like they foreshadowed that Trump coming down that Escalade waving, man. It's funny though, cause we all know it's the design of y'all watch me outside. But I was holding this real fast. I just wanted to bring this out just real fast to touch on the point you had made about the Most High use these people out for a purpose. And using Esau and everything on the grand scheme of things, so prophecy can be fulfilled, man. But this is Romans 9:17, and it reads, "For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up, that I might have shewed my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore have he had mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom whom he will, he hardeneth, man. So what the Lord do, I continue on verse 19, finish off right there. It says, Thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault, for who have resisted his will? Because nobody's resisted the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. The same purpose the Lord raised Pharaoh up and these different other kings, the Assyrian kings, the Grecians, all these different captivities that we've been in, and hardened their heart the same way he's done and doing with Esau, man. For that same purpose, that his name may be declared throughout the earth, man. Because like you said, everything, going to the title again, everything goes back to Esau and Jacob, man. So this thing been going on for years now. So what? That the Lord's name can be declared throughout the earth, man. When the Lord do come back and we had this great exodus, man. This gonna be the greatest exodus that even than the one we had, with the Lord partner Red Sea with Moses, man. The Lord coming back with chariots, man, flames of fire. The Lord gonna burn this whole down place down in the hour with the nukes, man. The Lord gonna do his big one with this return, in his saving of the elect. So like I said, he